Welcome back to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be talking about a really special collab with Titan and Jordan brand on the Air Jordan 2 lows. This is in the chlorophyll, safety, orange, and sail colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. Today we're going to be talking about a collaboration done with the Philippine-based store Titan and Jordan on the Jordan 2 silhouette. We'll go through the overview, talk a little bit about the brand Titan, and then we will jump into size and fit on these, followed by how I style them, and then we will conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. All right, so let's jump right into it. So this is a brand that is actually based in Manila in the Philippines. So I had to get this pair of sneakers. For those of you who are new to the channel and don't know my background, I am Filipino. My mother is half Filipino, half British and Irish, and she was actually born in the Philippines. So she was raised in Manila, and I grew up learning and hearing all of these amazing stories about how beautiful the Philippines is and everything and anything about Manila. So this is definitely a near and dear sneaker that I'm so happy to have in my sneaker collection. The brand Titan was started back in 2010, and for those of you who are based in the Philippines, you probably know that there are not too many sneaker stores. So this was kind of the first of its kind. It was a conception or conceptualized store for basketball. And I just saw the coolest video actually on the sneakers app. So if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. Gia and Valerie are the two women who work for Titan, and they actually were interviewed, and they kind of go through the history and story about the store itself. But Gia is one of the innovators over there, while Valerie is part of the growth and strategy. And it shows some images of the store, which looks incredible inside. So when I go to the Philippines next year, that will definitely be one of my pit stops, and I will for sure be wearing these kicks when I go into that store. But just really cool history on how they conceptualized this whole collaboration. So this was actually styled by Chi Loizaga and Loy Gonzaga Gibbs, who's actually the granddaughter of a very, very famous basketball player in the Philippines. And that is the hero, Kaloy Loizaga. And this is basically just all about confidence and interpretation of just honoring basketball and the culture of basketball, as well as also having some Filipino heritage involved in the mix as well. So as you can see, the construction of this is very luxurious and high-end. We've got nice corduroy, which is in that chlorophyll colorway on the front of the upper, and then we've got this nice sail-toned tumbled leather. We've got white laces and a nice mixture of different materials on the tongue here. So we've got more of that tumbled leather, which works its way up till you get to this nice smooth gray suede, which also has this nice pop of an orange color, which is that safety orange, and it's got the Air Jordan Wings logo there. We also have this really just nice hang tag in this teal colorway. We've got the Jumpman logo on one side, and on the other side we've got this cute little pineapple. If you haven't been to the Philippines, I just have heard stories about how there are so many amazing plants and trees that grow fruit. My mom actually was obsessed with mangoes, and there were mango trees all over their backyard when she grew up. Definitely some pineapples as well. We do have that same logo on the inside as well. It's nicely embroidered and stitched. So let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. All right, so before we actually move to the side paneling, I do want to mention that we did get 2 additional laces. So we've got it in the safety orange as well as this chlorophyll green colorway. So it's nice that you can mix and match those tones. Just if you want to bring a little bit of a brighter color into the mix, you do have that option. The side paneling has the same tumbled sail leather and more of that heather gray for the suede. Then we've got more of the chlorophyll green on the back of the heel there. And as we work our way to the lateral side, we still have that same mixture of colors. On the interior, we've got nice artwork and a nice patch. So this is definitely a very high-end insole. You don't really see a lot of insoles that have this much detail, as well as a nicely embroidered patch, which I'm pretty shocked that that's in there. We also have Jordan's number 23 on the interior, and you can see that this Jordan 2 is actually very well padded. It's nice and comfortable, definitely gonna protect the back of your ankle and heel. So I love that it has this extra cushion. As we work our way to the bottom, we've got that kind of spackled, muddy look on the bottom with the sail colorway underneath, and the sneaker is completed with kind of a gum bottom, a sail, and that orange colorway. And then for the box, which I believe this is the box that actually came with all the sneakers that dropped. So there was a sneaker that dropped for Michigan and one for South Africa. Obviously, the Philippines is kind of one of the ones that's closest and nearest and dearest to my heart. But I did actually go to school. Part of my degree, besides journalism and broadcasting, was actually African history, and my focus was in South African history. So definitely thinking about actually going back and snagging that South African pair for when I do take some adventures to South Africa one day. But really cool box. We have Mabuhay, which is a Tagalog term. It kind of translates to long live, live long, life live, live life. But I love that they added those postcards. I think it's just a really cool, unique box. All right, so let's take a look at all those last and final details. All right, so this was in women's sizing. So I went with a size 9 and it fits perfectly. So definitely, I think, stick true size in this one. Sometimes in the 2s, I do feel like they run a little bit on the smaller side, but since this was a woman's exclusive, I feel like the fit was more aligned with my same sizing range. All right, so now let's talk about styling. Again, really just cool kind of aged look that they gave this. And and I love what they've done with this sneaker because I love the color combinations. I don't really have a color combo that looks exactly like this, so I love the tones that they went with. For the first look, I decided to wear a plaid miniskirt with a nice kind of chlorophyll green turtleneck. Definitely wanted to play off the green hues in this. For the second look, I decided to go with an olive tone for a jumpsuit, and I think that that was just a nice casual look. And then for the last and final look, I decided to wear a black and brown work jacket. I think that black, brown hues obviously will go quite nicely with this. And underneath I wore a sweater that kind of matched the same color scheme of the sneaker in a striped pattern. And then I wore some denim cargo pants. So you let me know down below, was your favorite look of the three, or how would you style these?
Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shorty. On the way to the lake, ooh yeah, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down. Pass me a cold one, we're only getting older, so I'ma gon' pull you closer. If it's okay with you. If the mountains on the cans blue, need one for both hands, baby, grab two. Lay out on the front and get your tan on. Water to my knees, 100 deep out of the sandbar. No keeping track of time, fuck a last call. Eyes on the prize, everyone looking like who's she? Maybe off one in that two-piece. Water clear is my intentions, I can make it splash. What's the cost of risking it all? I can pay in cash. It feels right. Drop the anchor down, we'll be here for a while. Got me thinking about all the good times coming our way, oh yeah. Ooh, put it on me, she my little pontoon shorty. It's okay, it's okay.
All right, so now let's conclude with how these are doing currently. So these are actually still available in some sizes on the sneaker app. If you are in the larger size range, unfortunately, those are sold out, but I believe around a size 9 and below is still available. So I highly recommend snagging a pair, especially if you want to try out a 2. I know that this isn't one of the hypest collections that has dropped, but this is, I think, an amazing starter sneaker. If you are not used to wearing Jordan 2s, this is one I would recommend to start with. All right, everybody, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much, or salamat. Be sure to check out that subscribe button and hit that if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below, and hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for our amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. This is ShadeTV. My name is Marissa. We'll catch you all next episode.
It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down. Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shorty.